Today, I'll be talking about something that I find really funny and kinda weird in War Tycoon. That weird thing is gonna be limiteds and specifically medal value. So over here, we can see something like the Super Hind is worth 16.5k medals. And then over here, we can see that the B1R is worth 3.9k. Talking about the B1R is I think why my medal net worth dropped almost 3,000 medals. Anyways, back to what I was talking about with the Super Hind and the B1R. Both of these are for ground or infantry fighting. So they can deal with stuff on the ground, infantry, just anything on the ground basically. And I know the Super Hind does have multi-role lock-ons, but like realistically, I think you're more likely to fight ground with the Super Hind because it has bombs and other stuff to go with it, like the unguided rockets. So fighting ground with the Super Hind is way better. And then for the B1R, this is a bomber, so it's obviously going to be fighting ground only. It does have some anti-ship missiles, anti-air, and anti-ground, so both of these are semi-versatile. The thing I don't understand, though, is this is 16.5k medals, and this is not even 4k. So why is the Super Hind worth 4 times more than the B1R, and the B1R is better for the job it's made for? The reason why I say that is because, again, like I said, the Super Hind is mainly ground because it has the rockets, it has the bombs, and the main cannon, which it does have some lock-ons which can go onto planes too, but mainly you'll be fighting like ground and infantry. So I have an alt over there on the ground, and I'm gonna drop 2 bombs right now to see how fast I can kill it. So first I had to look, then I had to like aim down, then drop the bombs, so it takes a little bit with the Super Hind to like fully drop the bombs and actually get a kill. The B1R, on the other hand, does not have that same issue because it has 24 of those bombs, and both of them do penetrate bunker. I have an alt on the ground over there, and I don't even have to do much. I just need to make sure that the sight is somewhat close, and it'll still kill it. I have 24 bombs. The one thing that I can think of being bad for the B1R is it's a really big target. But then it is pretty well armed too. It has anti-ground, anti-ship, and anti-air missiles. So I think this plane is pretty well protected. The same thing can be said for bunker fighting, because I have an alt in the bunker right now, and if I use the Super Hind will still kill it. Let's see, dropping both bombs. There we go, I did get the kill. The thing is, I had that same issue where I had to look down, aim, and do all that because I only had 2 bombs. But again, that isn't a problem for the B1R. Now, I'm gonna spawn the B1R to show you that it's better for bunker combat too. Say there's many people in your bunker, you don't know who's who, so you just bomb the whole bunker. I'm gonna do that right now because I have 24 bombs. I don't even have to aim. I'm just gonna drop bombs everywhere, and now I'm gonna eject. There we go. I got the kill. And I didn't even have to aim or anything. I just dropped them wherever, and I did get the kill. The only reason why I'd see that the Super Hind is more expensive is because its bombs are better. Like, its individual bombs do more damage than the B1Rs. They also penetrate the bunker deeper than the B1Rs. But the thing is, the B1R has 24 bombs. If you miss both of the Super Hind's bombs, you can't do much anymore because the rockets don't go very deep. But with the B1R, if you miss a few bombs, that's still gonna be fine because you have 20 more bombs to use. That's just showing you that sometimes expensive does not equal to better. The same thing can be said for something like BMPT and the Striker. The BMPT would obviously beat the Striker, and it's 70 medals cheaper. I'm not going to show you another example on the BMPT because I think you get the point by now. But that's still something that I don't understand. Maybe it's because the Super Hind was the first Mythic Limited that it's so expensive, but still, for what it's made for, the B1R is better than the Super Hind. And the BMPT is better than the Striker, so like I said before, expensive does not mean better. In the end, there is nothing War Tycoon can do to actually fix this. This all just depends on the players and what they want to trade for their vehicles, but that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day and bye.